there, this is Jim with Target Rental. Sometimes it can be intimidating to use equipment. We understand this. This is why we've created this series of instructional videos for the sole purpose of easing your mind and making you realize that it's not as hard as it looks. If you have any questions at the end of this video, feel free to call us. We're here to help. This is the S150 Bobcat skid steer that's available for rent from Target Rental. It's been called skid steer, front end loader, uniloader. Basically, it's all the same. The skid steer is basically used in landscaping purposes, as well as for just in general moving dirt or gravel or debris. Its width is small so that you're able to get into tight places and get a lot of work done in a short amount of time. This is the answer to the wheelbarrow. The Bobcat is more than just a front end loader. You can actually remove the bucket, and there's two handles here, and what you do is you pull them up and you can move the bucket out, and then you put what are called attachments, and these attachments run off of hydraulic, and we have two hose connections, an innie and an outie, and they hook up to these attachments. You can put an attachment to drill holes. You can put an attachment to till. There's many different attachments that we have that are able to speed up whatever job or project you're working on. The Bobcat is a really easy piece of equipment to use that I feel confident any homeowner within a matter of a couple hours is going to feel really confident on it. And let me hop in here and show you how it works. The first thing is you want to put on your seatbelt. Second thing, number two, is you drop down this bar. Basically, nothing on the machine is going to operate, even if it's fired up, until this bar is dropped. Once the bar is dropped, then it activates the machine. You fire it up, the key's in the upper right here. It's as simple as just turning the key, just like your car. Now on the panel here, there's 4 buttons that all have to be lighted up in order for this machine to work. And it's a matter of just pressing the button and all 4 will light up. Now there's 2 ways to operate this. You can do what's the standard, which the mode I have it in right now, and that's called the foot and hand controls. If I want to operate the bucket, I use my feet and I use my hands to make the machine move. For example, if I press in my left heel, what's going to happen is these arms are going to rise. If I press in the toe of my left foot, it's going to drop. Now with my right foot, if I press in my heel, the tilt of the bucket is going to tilt up like this. And you can do both at the same time. And once you get good at this, it's a very fluid move. Now some people didn't like that. They felt like when they're bouncing around, their feet were hitting and making jerky movements. So Bobcat came out with the H pattern. And what that is all I have to do is click a button up here and then click a button over here. And what that allows me to do is to lift by pushing out with my left hand and drop it by pushing in with my left hand. Okay? And it's the same with my right hand. If I want to tilt the bucket, I go out with my right hand and in. Now, this is all preference. It's what you get used to and what you're comfortable with. And luckily, with all of our Bobcats, you have the option. Now, a skid steer is called a skid steer because the way it turns is by skidding. Let me show you. When I push my right hand forward, it's going to take the 2 wheels on the right side and push them forward. And if I were to go back with my left, it would do the same on that side. In essence, I'm turning by skidding. And the beauty of this is it allows me to work in really tight places. And you can get a lot of stuff done in a short amount of time. I'm going to turn up the throttle here. One of the most common complaints we get is that it bucks you and you're bouncing around in the cab. Usually that means either your load is too high up in the air. That causes that bucking and heaving. So for safety reasons too, bring your load down. Get it down close to the ground. It'll make it a much smoother run. The other possibility is that you're just moving too fast. And you can always gear down your throttle, slow it down a touch, and still get your work done. So that's the basics of the skid steer. If you have any other questions or you need any other information, feel free to look us up or call us, and we'd be happy to help. That's just one of many different pieces of equipment we have here at Target Rental. We have lots more, and we have lots more instructional videos to show you how to use them. But my main concern is to match up the right piece of equipment for you and your project. So feel free to call us, visit our website, come in. We want to talk to you. We're the Get It Done guys.